to remind you that refreshments are available in your kitchen. And now, your feature presentation.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together.
Lasath, the Divine.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with my car.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday.
Everybody, and welcome to Nerd Asylum by Night, which is the Nerd Asylum's Vampire 5th Edition charity stream benefiting Riley's Children's Hospital. You can affect the game in real time by donating to our cause using the donation link either below the stream or that appears occasionally in chat, or if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, it will be in the description. And you can do things such as summon enemies, summon friends, up hunger, lower hunger, add dice to die pools, all kinds of fun stuff, and you are helping the kids. So, where we last left our Kindred and Garu. They had a quiet night at the shop, Lucian's shop. And then they had an interesting visitor. A Hecata calling themselves the Cappadocian, who offered to teach Lucian the secrets of necromancy through oblivion. Afterwards, they decided to work a bit on the mystery that they've been assigned to by the prince and go and try to see if they could find any leads on this mysterious Mockingbird character. And they did. They went and met up at the mechanic shop that seems to be a gathering place for the K-Tips and Thin Bloods of Heligdom, directed there by Jessica, their own resident Thin Blood. And they learned that Mockingbird lives outside of the city, somewhere in the woods. And somebody remembered sensing traces of him at the Renaissance Fair. And so we pick up the following night, winding down the mountain paths through the night, in and out of trees, along cliff sides, towards Pine Mountain Park, and the place where the Renaissance Fair is held during the summer. It's almost fall now. It's getting into the cooler months. The leaves have begun to change. The wind has picked up. And so the warm mood of the Renaissance Fair has long departed as you find yourselves climbing into the mountains of Pine Mountain Park, north of Heligdom. Whose car have you decided to take? Always the question.
Probably Basil, unless somebody else really wants to.
Oh yeah, we take Lindsay's car.
Does Lindsay have a car? I didn't think so.
Scooter.
It's a moped, thank you.
Yeah, everyone just piled up on top of each other. Fair warning, everyone. We're very giggly tonight, so.
Well, just a little bit. Lindsay's in front with Basil. She called shotgun.
Damn it.
Is this the big boy or is this a sports car?
I think we took the big boy. I will roll down the window for Victor, though.
Why did you roll down the window?
Just in case you want to stick your head out.
Yeah.
That was not said as Lindsay because of the.
I figured.
It's not in your voice. Yeah.
It wasn't in the voice.
I will get the window up.
Child locks
Alright
keeps
then.
it down.
Halfway through it. I still want the air, but I don't want it to like. all the
Victor
way
rolls
down.
it up. Basil rolls it back down.
Are you done with that, Basil?
Clicks child lock. Yeah. I think we're good.
I stare at the window like I'm ignoring this.
Like you're in a
I know
music
this
video.
He's a pouty teen in the back seat of mom and dad's car.
We don't exactly look like super adulty adults ourselves, but
No, but that's what Victor looks like at that moment. The pouty teen in the back seat.
The
And
pouty
the-
teen in the three-piece suit while everyone else is dressed like Hot Topic incarnate.
I mean,
Yeah.
Lucian is also in a suit, technically. We have the two suit men in the back and the Hot Topic kids up front. Anyway.
Are we Lindsay's angels? Oh my god.
Ew, no.
Or Lindsay's devils.
Lindsay. We're your little devils. He
Gross.
braces to get punched.
I can be your angel. I can be your devil.
You're driving that keeps you from getting punched. For now.
So, do you think we're gonna find anything?
Hopefully we find Mockingjay or whatever the fuck his name is.
Bird.
Mockingbird.
Really?
The Birdman.
Bird. Bird is the word.
I feel like we're all just really stressed and we're dealing with it with laughter again. It's fine.
We laugh so we don't cry.
Crying is quite unappealing for us, yes.
It kind of is, yeah.
It's unsettling, I have to admit it.
I'm sorry, Victor. What did you say? The wind was too loud.
Seeing you cry in blood, it's quite unsettling.
Oh, yeah.
Does it hurt? Or is just
no. It was very surprising the first time it happened, though. You just think you're like, it's crazy.
I can imagine that.
Ruined a lot of clothes that way.
So it takes about an hour or so.
Victor is
Moving on.
That is actually a point. I hadn't thought about it.
So it takes about an hour or so driving north outside of the city before you start to see the signs that month or so, 2 months prior, pointed you towards the side of the Ren Fair in the parking lot. It does say closed now. What do you want to do?
Is there a fence?
There's like one of those wooden fences that you could easily climb over, but it's more so there to keep people from just driving through. There is the separate parking lot that is like kind of a big open field where there is a gate in front of it. And then from that open parking lot, there is a pathway that you walk alongside the road that leads you to the actual Ren Fair itself. This was where Victor found you all the last time you were up here.
Well, we probably need to park and then go walk in.
The gate closed and locked?
Yes. Pretty sturdy metal gate. One of those traffic gates that like opens and shuts in two pieces.
Chain link?
No, metal bars.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, mostly to keep cars out rather than people.
Fair. Well, we can park on the side of the road and walk in.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to see a lot of traffic up here.
Hopefully not.
Though I would be worried about your car getting towed, Basil.
Is there anyone out here to tow it?
I feel like this is an area where the police might patrol because of drugs.
Okay, then where are we going to park?
Great question. Is there like a place off to like the side that we might hide the vehicle?
You could feasibly sort of tuck it up in the bushes besides the entrance to the parking lot. You will have to drive over like bushes and undergrowth and such, though. It's not a marked out area.
Oof, not a good idea.
It would be rough.
Perhaps we just park in the parking lot.
Yes, park it in the entrance of the parking lot, and then we go from there.
Parking lot's like gated off, right?
Yeah, but there's a little space there for you to be able to pull it in front of it.
Yeah, like just in the entrance area.
Hey, Basil, how much would it take to buy like a police car next time we do something like this?
Buy a police car?
Why not?
Well, removing the moral implications, probably not that hard, but
I mean, yeah.
I think
I'm not saying we pose as police officers. I'm just saying we have a car that looks like the police, so no one will bother it.
I think I know a guy that can get something like that done.
Oh, Victor.
But obviously it won't be ready for tonight, so let's just leave it here. And if it comes down to that, we can talk our way out of something or pay anything that needs to be paid without issue.
Yeah.
Or, we could just do what we did at the hospital and sick you on them.
No, we're not going to murder anymore.
Oh, he didn't murder anyone. It was quite impressive, though. Do you not remember seeing him? Oh, man.
No, she was.
Even on my best day, I could not be that intimidating.
She was in the box, dude.
I wasn't at the hospital.
Oh, we hadn't found you yet.
That was at the that was at Kaiser Industries.
Yeah, we were with the
Kaiser
in the box.
In the box.
My recollection was the hospital. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
I mean, he did turn into Garu form at the hospital, to be fair, or Krino's form at the hospital.
In the room though, with Gideon.
Well, that was in the hallway.
So the fun thing is I've not seen Victor as
you have. Yeah, you have.
But not like fucking shit up as it.
Yeah, no, you saw him rip apart the Nosferatu, but you did not see him run at the police cars and scare him away.
Yes. You said Nosferatu and my brain went, he ripped up corpse? No, he didn't.
No, a different one.
Bitch is still on the run.
He is. He's out there somewhere.
So there's no way to open this gate? Is this just like an armbar gate, or is this like
it's
a
one of those it's like the triangle sort of shaped gates that have like the circular pieces in the center that meet, and it would swing open and
okay, so this is like a full-on like gate, not just like a
I mean, it's something you could feasibly climb over. It's about, waist or chest height. And it's got a big thick chain with a padlock on it.
That's the problem.
Leave the car here and let's go.
We might as well go on foot anyway. All they're gonna if cops show up, all they're gonna be is like, hey, get out of here. And we'll be like, okay. Because we all look like a bunch of teenagers anyway. Well, not young adults.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Basil and I do anyway. You look like an old man.
Yeah, you do look like an old man.
Victor, we practically look identical.
No, we don't.
Black and red, black and red. We're twinsies.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Sorry,
I'm gonna jump the fence.
As I'm going to the fence, sorry, but I do it with style. And just go on ahead.
The difference between you and me is I make this look good. Is that what you just said to him? Jesus.
I'll catch up with Lindsay.
So you guys hop the fence and proceed towards the path that runs parallel with the road. In some places goes deeper into the woods. And it's a good 10, 20-minute walk. Because they had to have a lot of space in order to actually get over to in order to have enough space for the cars for the Ren Fair. So, can everyone, as you walk along, please give me what's in awareness?
We need to roll hunger.
You do need to roll hunger. That is correct.
Sorry.
I was so eager to get started.
I'm the child that asks about homework.
I am hungry. I rolled. And you said wits and awareness?
Yes.
Perception and alertness for me.
I'm not hungry.
I am also not hungry.
1, 2, 3.
So wits 3. I cannot see.
Wait, would it be perception and alertness or wits and alertness?
I've been doing wits and alertness.
Okay, cool.
You got them good dice.
Just quickly a reminder, it's 6 and above, right? Not 5 and above.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay. 3 successes for Victor.
Okay.
4.
5.
Ooh. We got that in 2, 3, 4, and 5. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys are making your way across the wide open field until you get to the place where the path enters more of the woodsy area.
Mm-hmm.
You start making your way through there, feet crunching against the gravel and the leaves. Lindsay, you're the first to notice it.
Why?
Because you got 5.
I got 4.
Oh, wait. You got 5. Basil got 5. Basil, you're the first to notice it. Sorry.
I was like, wow. Why did my 4 outdo his 5?
I assumed it was Lindsay. I'm sorry.
Everybody assumes it's Lindsay. She does roll well at rolls.
Basil, you're the first one to notice it. Up in the trees, a quick glimpse of like a whitish sort of shape that for a moment is a little startling in the darkness until you realize it's an owl. It's a barn owl. But the longer you guys look at it, this thing is massive.
Just gonna take this off.
This barn owl is like 3 feet tall.
Ew. The fuck?
And it's staring at you.
Who notices from the group a part of Basil?
Basil would have noticed it first, and then Lindsay. You got 3, right?
I got 3.
Yeah. Pretty much, Lucian's probably gonna be the last one to see.
I just turn his head and look.
Nope.
What's that?
Narrator.
Mhm.
Would this give me any spirit vibe? Any? I don't know what would that be.
Give me empathy plus. Let's do perception and empathy. I feel like that's probably not correct, but screw it.
Would it be? It wasn't there like something of no, I don't remember.
There's like ancestors and stuff like that, but I don't feel like ancestors is gonna help.
No, ancestors is more like a help.
Like a specific one, yeah.
Perception and empathy. That's a total of 3. That's 2 10s, so that's a crit.
Oh, a crit. Nice.
Yeah.
You get absolutely no feeling of spirituality or gnosis about this creature. It might be supernatural, but it is not of the Weaver. Weaver? Is that
Worm? No.
Worm is bad.
Yeah.
Gaia. It is not of Gaia. It is
Okay.
not of Gaia.
But it's not of the worm either.
It does not give you any specifically worm vibes.
Okay.
No more so than the 3 kindred around you.
Well, that's a
It
very
doesn't
big.
look hostile.
Right now, it's just kind of turning its head, looking around, and it focuses back on you every once in a while. Occasionally making a noise. It does seem to be attentive.
Do you want to talk?
Just gazes at you in its dark, dark eyes.
I stare back.
The owl, you're gonna lose.
Now take a step toward the owl.
Yeah, it's pretty high up in the trees.
Yeah. Gonna take another step. Kind of trying to get a closer look at it.
He's hunting. We could just leave it alone.
When do we ever?
It's a big bird.
Continue on. Keep an eye on it. If it appears again, then we know we're being watched.
I feel like we're already being watched, but we should keep an eye on it anyway. I'm gonna keep walking, see what it does.
Okay. 4 of you continue to walk down the path. You end up passing underneath it, passing by it. You see it swivels its head back around to watch you all, not staring in like focused, but still kind of cocking its head, looking around, but then always focusing back on you. And then after you get away a few feet, it flutters off into the night. And you hear it screeching. Not constant, but it does give a single loud screech. But after that, The night falls quiet, just the rustling of the leaves and the wind as you make your way back towards the Ren Fair. When you reach it, the gates do have closed chain link fence around the front. The medieval looking facade looks eerie in the quietness and the stillness of the night, with no lights, no people, nothing. It's almost desolate. Can everybody give me what's in awareness again?
Same.
2.
2 for me.
2.
Everybody rolling 2s.
My brain 4.
Okay.
If you let me lie, I will roll more than a 2, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can lie myself into seeing things.
I would prefer you to not.
Let's seduce the dragon.
So it looks like it hasn't really been touched in a while. The leaves that have fallen for the beginning of the season have begun to sort of gather up at the chain link fence that has been pulled across the entrance. You do see padlocks. Really just one, main one, that you, if gotten rid of, you could swing it open and go in. And everything else is quiet.
Any of you know how to pick a lock?
No, we don't need to. Lindsay, go ahead.
Lindsay, go ahead. What?
Don't you, pew, pew.
You want me to shoot the lock
in the middle of the night? Yeah, sure. That's gonna be a great
Are we
idea.
supposed to be checking this out a little quietly?
I don't see anything around here to be alerted of.
Mockingbird might be around.
If Mockingbird is around, he already has eyes on us. We are not being stealthy.
I'm not shooting the lock, Lucian.
Okay.
Lindsay, do you have a hairpin that I can borrow?
I look at him with my short fucking hair. No, but I did pick up this before we left the shop, and I hand him one of the lock picking kits that was in the shop. There were so many.
I remember how to do this, and I wasn't very good at it before. I'll try to pick the lock.
Star, what is that roll? Can you tell me?
That is
Kindred?
Dexterity and larceny. Let me see. It is going to be the same thing for the Garu as well.
Yeah.
You have 0 points in larceny, my
I
friend.
have 0 points in larceny. I have dexterity though.
You do have dexterity.
How much dexterity?
I have 3.
I was gonna rouse the blood, but that would only give me 3 too. So
1, 2, 3. Let's see what the dice say.
can I technology roll this?
No.
Damn. How about charm?
2 successes.
You charm the lock. 2 successes.
Serenade the lock.
You could have just sang and made it shatter.
Owie.
What you could have, but you can't. Anyway, it is a little tricky because it takes you a minute to remember how to do it. You just sort of like stick the pin in there and then it's not working, and then you're trying to remember, and then you're like, oh yeah, I have to pull it to the side and have to hold this and then do this and then do that. You're sort of messing with it for a while before it finally clicks. Thankfully, these padlocks are not particularly complicated. And it pulls down and you can easily unloop it. About that time, you guys hear another screech. Same owl screech. And sitting at the top of the facade is that abnormally large barn owl. sort of twisting its head at you, looking a lot more focused this time. And then it flutters into the air again and lands behind you. And when you turn to follow it with your eyes, there is a humanoid standing there. Not one that you've ever seen. None of you have ever met this person. He is tall, sort of gangly, wearing a leather jacket with the sheepskin collar. He's got sort of long hair that's been swept back, angular sort of features. And he turns around to regard you all. Greetings.
Good evening.
Good evening.
May I ask what you're doing in my domain?
Hunting.
What's your name, sir?
Hunting in another kindred's domain.
No, don't listen to him. I'm sorry. I'm Lindsay Havoc, and you are?
My name is Velen. I am...
Velen.
I suppose you could call me the leader, what leader we may have, of what gangrel live here in Pine Mountain.
Oh, you know Diana?
You know Diana.
Yeah, oh yeah. Good friends.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I haven't seen her in quite some time. I've been very worried about her.
Oh, fuck. Shouldn't have said her name. I haven't seen her in so long, though.
That's a pity. You should let me know if you see her again.
Sure.
Back to business,
We're
though.
looking for someone, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Out with it. Who is it?
His name is Mockingbird.
Ivy and Alice. A nickname he uses to hide his true name.
Mockingbird. See, that sounds like something one of us would call ourselves, but I can't say I know anyone of the name.
I think it is
Oh,
you have the drawing.
You said Malkavian?
Yes.
Lindsay, do you have the drawing?
I do have the drawing. I show picture of the man.
He sort of looks, he doesn't get closer to you. He's a good
That's fine.
10 feet away at, safe distance. Oh. Yes. Never actually spoken to him. He started appearing here a couple of decades ago. I don't bother him, and he doesn't bother us. Not sure what he's doing out here.
Nothing good.
What kindred is?
Probably worse than most kindred, actually.
He hasn't posed a danger to us yet. Why are you looking for him?
Just got some questions.
Well, if you're looking for him, you're on the right track. He usually is around here. This is partially our domain, partially just on the edge of the, he kind of glances at Victor, the Garu's domain. And Victor, you would know there are gangrel around where your sept claims its territory. They tend to be sort of a nuisance, but they don't cause any drastic harm. And the name Velen would actually sound vaguely familiar to you as someone who typically is the spokesperson for them. Well, it sounds like he may be dangerous. If you take him out, then I would say that'd be doing us a favor, but I'm not going to start promising anything. You are muted, my friend. Okay.
Of course not. We're not asking for anything other than passage to look around.
If you draw the mortals here, then that's your own problem. We won't help you with that. You know how they can get with trespassing and such.
Yes.
That's
But other than that, if you don't cause harm to us, I have no issue. Now that you've asked permission, and he kind of glances at Lucian, who said hunting.
Honesty is always the best policy, I've found.
sometimes you have to soften some of the truth, Lucian.
Perhaps you should specify what you were hunting.
Well, I was going to, but was immediately cut off.
And to be fair, we are more for looking answers rather than actual hunting. If it comes down to that, it will come down to that.
I see. Best of luck to you then. As I said, just stay out of our way and we will stay out of yours. And he turns, and as he's turning over his shoulder, he kind of gives a sharp whistle. And from the trees and undergrowth and bushes around you, various canine forms, some wolves, some more dog-like, about 5 or 6, begin to trot out and join him. And you, as you watch, he himself turns into a very lanky canine form, very tall. And as almost a facsimile of a pack, they all go trotting off into the woods.
That didn't feel like a small amount of Garu, did it?
Those were not Garu.
Not Garu. I apologize. What am I thinking? Gangrel. God damn. Sorry.
Well, they seemed fair. We won't have to worry about them.
Yep.
Yeah, I suppose.
I just want it to be known that I did ask it if it wanted to talk back there and did nothing. So, like, seemed a little touchy without even talking to us first when I asked.
Perhaps he's had issues with other people hunting in his domain.
I'm sure he has. Not something that any of us have ever done before.
Nope.
Are you specifically referring to something? It
Oh
sounds
yeah,
like you're
100%.
agitated.
I'm not agitated. I fixed it.
Well, then what are you bringing it up for?
Are you okay? You seem rather dusty tonight.
I'm just reverberating the vibes that you're sending my way.
I think he's still a little salty. You called him old.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not old.
Yeah, that feels very authentic. Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
I'm glad you're laughing at the unfortunate situation.
This is DB, not Lindsay. I can't hold it together, okay?
God, isn't that a mood?
Sorry.
So obviously the person that we are looking for is not here?
No, he said that he might be here.
Might be around the area.
Yeah. Star.
Being that he can fly around, would he not know who's in his domain and where? I feel like if he did not tell us where this person was at, they are not here.
He said we were on the right track.
What's up?
Can I do a premonition?
Sure.
Okay.
Aspects and resolve and a hunger.
Hunger roll first. Gotta do that. See if I get hungrier. Oh, I do get hungrier.
Oh,
Which I
finally.
think is the first time for Lindsay.
For the premonition roll, I think it is.
What is happening? Come on. There we go. Nope. Oh well, I'm just gonna be blurry. What aspects and resolve?
Yes.
2 and then 3. I have too many dice in my hands. Oh god. Everything is bad. God damn it.
Oh no, too many dice. I'm too good at things.
No,
Oh
no, that's not what I meant. I mean, I was
how terrible. Oh, look at my smelling salts.
Fuck off.
I'm just too great at everything I do.
You know, you need to do that when James is here because he's really the one who has fucking 12 and 14 pools of dice.
Star.
What'd you get?
Okay, now listen.
Uh-huh.
Gonna be a fucking.
I got an 8.
Uh-huh.
There's a double crit.
Uh-huh.
One of them happened to be messy.
Of course it did. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Excellent.
Stop it. I don't like.
All right, kicking this off with a bang. Let's go.
Oh, good.
All right.
Always count Lindsay for that.
So, Lindsay, you take a second, as you've learned to do, and try to focus beyond and focus on your question of whether or not what you're looking for is here. Almost immediately, you are assaulted. She's coming. She's coming. She's coming. It's constant. It's repeating. You can't get it to go away. But underneath it, you hear another voice. Not saying she's coming, saying something else. But you can't quite make it out. But you feel like the source of it is forward into the Renaissance Fair grounds. But she's coming. She's coming. She's coming. And she's constant.
I'm going to start following the feeling. But I feel like I'm also muttering she's coming, mainly because of messy crit stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
the rest of you would see her suddenly begin to stumble through that newly unlocked gate, almost feverishly, saying something under her breath to herself.
Lindsay, hey, kind of go up beside her and touch her arm.
You're aware,
yeah.
Lindsay.
I'm gonna keep mumbling and keep walking.
Okay. I'm gonna follow her. I'm gonna make sure she doesn't like fall.
Yeah, we'll stick close by Lindsay.
So the 3 of you following one, make your way into the eerily empty grounds. The brightly colored facades that had been lit up by fairy lights and torches when you were last here are now cold and dark, and you know they're not abandoned. You know this place is kept up and it's used fairly often, at least regularly. But the way that the leaves have begun to gather on it, the way that it has begun to go dormant for the fall and the winter, makes it feel in disrepair more so than it actually is. It feels desolate. There is none of the joy or the warmth or the fun feeling that was there before when there were crowds of people and the smell of food and the laughter of, bards and music and dancing. None of that is here. It's empty. And Lindsay, you can only hear she's coming. As you continue to make your way forward, trying to douse out that underlying voice. And it leads you deeper through the winding paths of the fair, past the different empty shop fronts, past the quiet games and playgrounds and the empty paddocks where petting zoos normally are, past the silent food court where before had been delicious, well, not delicious to kindred, but generally delicious smells, and lines of people excitedly awaiting their once a year Ren Fair food. And I need the other three of you, my three boys, please give me a wits and awareness.
Uh-oh.
I'm so stressed and nothing's happened yet.
About to happen.
Just a skull.
You can choose to use willpower to
I'm going
re-roll
to,
up to 3 black dice.
Is one willpower?
One willpower for 3 black dice. You can only use it
I only have
one
2 black
willpower per
dice,
roll.
So
you can only use 1 willpower per roll.
Correct. Okay, you got 1. Yeah, correct. 1 willpower per roll.
What did you get, Basil?
Failure.
Even with the willpower?
With 6 dice and with the willpower.
Oh my god!
It was really bad.
Victor, what was yours? 2?
2. Those.
Hold on. Let me just do a thing. Hold up. Hey player. Why don't you just I don't know,
re-roll that?
Re-roll that.
Roll it? The whole thing?
Yes.
That's a channel point? Yeah.
Yeah. I have so many.
Same.
That's still not. It's 2, but it's not.
It's not a bestial failure.
Okay. As you guys make your way through this abandoned fairground, underneath the awnings, past the trees, past the empty shop fronts, Lindsay's mumbling, really the only thing leading your way. Suddenly, all 3 of you hear it as well. Not she's coming, but the voice, the other voice underneath. It seems male, and at first, it's quiet. And for an instant, Basil and Lucian, you almost have visceral reactions, but you manage to steel yourselves and continue to follow Lindsay as she seems to trace it through towards the back of the Renaissance Fair, towards where more of the shops were, where Basil and Lindsay had spoken to Gideon and Hank, where Lindsay had looked up and realized that the castle in her visions mirrored the facade that she saw before her. As you get closer, you begin to piece out what the voice is saying as it seems to multiply. The same voice, but many copies all at once saying the same thing in unison, and all of you hear it like a chorus as you get further and further up the hill towards the back of this Renaissance Fair, towards that castle facade. You hear it saying in the singing Shattered Midnight by the choral sands of time, through the bloody gates of heaven, past the centuries in my mind, bring about the change so quickly, bring about the terror's night, bring about the blood of lovers, bring about the smell of fright. And it continues on, almost like it's reciting something. And it begins to repeat.
Do we see where this is coming from?
It seems as you get up to the to the top of the vampire towards the back, it seems to be coming from all sides. And then you reach the top of the hill, that back area where the largest shop was, the castle. Empty now. But atop it, you see a figure standing there. And then to the building next to it, another figure. And the building on the other side, another. There's multiple figures, 5, 6, maybe 7, all standing up there, watching you as you approach, saying these words. And Lindsay, it's him. Mockingbird. They're all him, standing up there, staring down at you all, saying these words in unison, watching you as you approach. And now that you all are seeing him in a more clear manner, rather than just in a vision or in a drawing, he is wiry, long-limbed, not unnaturally so. Was definitely embraced when he was older. He has sort of short-cropped dark hair that has graying on its sides. His eyes are sallow. His face is sort of hollow, not unnaturally so, but definitely with age. Wearing dark clothing, a long black duster. He has sort of a slouch. He's taller, but he has a slouch, and he just watches you all with an unnaturally cocked head.
So remember that thing I asked earlier about what we were going to do?
Vector will take a step ahead of the group.
Oh, you're going to take where?
A step ahead of the group.
Oh, ahead. I was like, he's going to run away.
Not my problem.
I'm going to pull out my gun.
Oh.
You are Mockingbird, right?
Almost on cue, the voices stop. And the night is uncomfortably silent for a moment. I knew you would be here. I knew you would find me. Eventually. All in time.
What do you want?
You came to find me. You must want something.
What are you doing?
What are you
But
doing?
kind of elusive.
Elusive. Isn't that the point?
Well,
I am the one called Mockingbird. I am going to release the one beneath the mountain.
why? I'm distracting him. Like, that's what my plan is right now.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
To bring this city under kindred control.
Thought it wasn't.
Okay.
Why?
She can play this game all day.
You mean all night?
Why? Because I have been commanded for it. We came here decades ago looking for her, and they did not believe me. They left. The others left. But I stayed, and I found her. And she is going to bring everyone, mortals, Garu, under kindred rule.
So a voice in your head told you to unleash the thing under the mountain.
A voice in your head led you here, did it not?
Yeah, but I know when to listen to the voices in my head and when to not listen to the voices in my head.
Not listen.
And they're
to
telling
the voices.
you bad things.
Telling me
know,
bad
Lindsay.
things.
I think his plan's actually pretty good.
I turned to Lucian like, the fuck?
I would like to try to subtly wink at her.
You're all wearing sunglasses.
Can you see it? I'm winking.
You even had the blinders on so you can see.
I just watching his motions, I'm just like, what's in it for you? Do you survive this? Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? You ask very many questions.
Yeah. I'm inquisitive.
Inquisitive.
Oh God, I'm scared.
That character sheet now.
No.
Inquisitive. Neonates, I am certain.
The fuck does that mean?
Too young to understand. Too young and you get yourself into trouble. So
Really,
many
what's-
troubles. Lindsay, as he's saying these things to you,
no.
I would like for you to roll intelligence and composure for me.
I feel like I'm bad at that. Let's
I
see.
think you are.
Intelligence. Okay, there's 2. It's not terrible. It's a 4 roll. Can I rouse the blood?
You can.
That's another rouse check, right?
Yes.
I am not hungrier.
Okay.
So now it's 5 rolls.
Which attribute is that you're rolling? Intelligence. You're upping intelligence.
Let's up composure.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Oh God, you're rolling against me?
I am.
Okay.
What'd you get?
7.
How?
Yeah, right? Yeah. Because I got a crit.
Is it messy?
It is messy, but hey, we're going for it.
Fucking hell. Just start calling the show Mess Quit by Night.
Lindsay's
by
messy crit by night.
Lindsay by night. Wink.
Ooh.
What is the $5 donation?
Oh, thank you for the donation.
From
Also, who is it
Lance.
for?
It
Warm.
doesn't say.
Let's get in the
I've-
chat.
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Oh, what does that do?
$5
What is-
donation.
What is the $5 again? Is it a die to the die pool?
Yeah, extra
Okay.
die to the skill roll.
Well, okay, so
Should I roll that?
No,
Or you want me to wait?
no.
Okay.
wait.
Oh,
So
good.
he's saying these things to you,
Mm-hmm.
talking about getting into trouble, being young, being kindred.
Trouble me? Never.
And images begin to surface in your mind that are unbidden. Anxiety and fear, remembering being stuck in the box, remembering the fight with Corpse and Nicholas and the feeling of helplessness. And your unnatural stubbornness just flips a middle finger at it all, and you push it away.
That's a fun little trick that you can do.
Some say my clan are full of tricks.
Hey, what they do to earn money is no business of ours. I actually think you have a fantastic plan and would like to join you.
Would you now?
Yeah, I've never really gotten along well with the Cam. Perhaps...
Are you trying to lie to him, Lucian?
I am trying to manipulate
100%.
Please give me manipulation and composure.
Okay. Composure. Where's that?
I feel like you have decent manipulation.
And manipulation, where's
I feel
that
that too. Surprised.
3. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Damn! The one night you guys have to roll well. So
where is manipulation?
It's up
in
there
the middle.
with, yeah, it's in the attributes. I was looking for skills, but it's an attribute.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
You are not the first to want to join. I can certainly give you things to do to assist in this endeavor.
Great. Fantastic. I'm going to take a step away from the group and towards him.
Okay.
We'll look toward Lucian.
And there's still multiples of him up on the roofs.
That's why I'm not shooting yet, because I don't know which one is him yet.
I'm taking a step directly towards the one that's center.
Yeah, the most center one. Yeah, that you kind of been directing your conversation towards.
Can I place a hand in Lucian's shoulder as he passes by, trying to stop him? Applying pressure to be
You were totally free to do that.
What are you doing?
I'm going to turn around towards Victor and I'm going to whisper what I'm good at. And then I'm going to push him away.
Oh.
Full force, push, violently, aggressively push him away.
Damn.
I'm winking behind the sunglasses.
But you can't see it because the sunglasses. So you push Victor away and step forward, and Mockingbird continues to regard you curiously, suspiciously, but curiously. The last who came to find me asked many questions as well.
Who was that?
Demanded answers.
Just more questions from Lindsay.
Who is that? You would know.
Would I?
And his eyes sort of actually turn towards Basil.
I look towards Basil then too.
The one provided to me with almost all of the pieces. Almost.
No. It took him a hot second. No way.
There's only one more key that I need.
What key is that?
You all would know. You denied it from me.
Saying we're gonna know these things.
It's almost like you've been here for 3 seasons or something.
We don't have a key though.
That's the problem. You don't have it. And he looks at Victor.
Yeah, it's a problem for
They
you.
do.
So yeah, you gonna go take on them all by yourself? I wouldn't suggest it.
I wouldn't suggest it. Well, it wouldn't be my first time. But the one who came to ask questions is not asking those questions anymore.
Where is she?
Not here.
Where?
Why would I tell you?
Because it doesn't matter to you either way.
Oh, but it does matter to me either way.
Then stop playing games and tell us where she is.
Or better yet, why don't you stop being a coward with this multiple of you bullshit? Talk to us face to face.
We are face to face, but where my face is, you will never know.
You're a coward.
Call me what you will. I have survived. And will continue until she is released.
Well, you're not getting that key. So,
No.
I believe I owe you thanks. He turns to look at Basil for providing me with the one with the key in the first place. The clanless blood. Basil, can you roll me intelligence and composure?
Look, it wasn't my fault. I just did. It's his fault, Lucian. Intelligence and composure. I don't think I have a lot. Well,
Star, can I, watching multiples of him, can I figure out which one might actually be him?
You would be rolling intelligence and awareness.
It's not terrible. And I'm going to add that other die. If that's okay.
Yeah, the donation die.
Yeah.
During this time that we've been watching and talking, I would like to apply Fatal Flaw.
Okay.
On it, and I need to roll Perception and Empathy against its Wits and Subterfuge. Gonna be fucking terrible. I never thought about this.
I'm going to use a willpower.
Okay.
I found a stray. Can I keep it?
No.
Okay, so that's that. Okay, so hold on just one moment.
Gangrel, put it down.
A small gangrel.
Don't. No, that's why I picked you up to the first place.
Okay. Okay, so Victor, what was your roll first? 3? Okay.
Next I can roll on that.
It grants 1 extra die of damage versus target and knowledges of weaknesses. Hold that thought. Basil, what was your roll?
4.
Okay. And then Lindsay, you were trying to see. Ooh, you were trying to see past.
Yep.
What is your roll?
6.
You can't. The she's coming is still pressing in your mind constantly.
Damn.
And no matter how you look, they all still speak almost in unison and a chorus, but you can't tell from which direction it's supposed to be coming from. You can't tell which direction it seems to be originating from. It's all around. You realize you don't even know if one of those is him.
Yeah.
He could be somewhere completely different and casting this from somewhere else. Basil, as he is speaking to you and bringing up, thanking you for embracing Stasia and providing the caitiff blood that he needed. The memories of that night begin to appear in your mind as well. The stress, the pressure, not being sure if it was going to work or not. And it gets to you. It starts to really shake you, and you're going to lose a willpower.
Shit.
Oh boy. Okay.
Are you alright over there?
Fine.
Okay.
Okay. And then Victor. So you get 1 extra on damage dice if you do attack this person. You get the feeling that the reason why he's hiding behind these illusions, these manifestations, and you realize that you've seen this before. This feels familiar. This feels very much like running into a wall that you didn't think was a wall. He must not be very physically capable if this is how he is controlling his opponents. Mind games and illusions.
Really familiar. Being walking toward the main mockingbird.
The one in the center. Yeah.
The one in the center. Leaving as also some space if here over here and Lindsay decides to take a shot, I'm not in the middle.
Well, he's up on the roof. He's up on the roof too.
Ah, okay.
All of these copies
And roofs.
that you see are up on the roofs of these shops and things. The main one that you're talking to is on the castle, the facade of which Lindsay recognized from her vision. And seeing that he's sort of gotten to Basil, Mockingbird begins to chuckle again. It's so close now. There is no way you could stop it. I will find a way.
How is it close if you don't have the last piece that you need?
I feel it. She tells me the time is near.
You know that we are not going to just give away the key, right?
I would never expect such a thing.
And you know that we have been fighting for many, many years.
Many, many years. I have been searching for many, many years. The sleeping dragon will awaken. And she will show you why she's been asleep these many, many years.
It is a bitch. I want to say that. Victor wouldn't, but I want to.
Gonna put me to sleep with this shit.
If I close my eyes and take on the smell, the air, and try to isolate this worm smell that I get from my fellow kindred.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
And
sense?
you've learned to recognize the three of them. they all have their own sort of perfumes or products that they also add on to their undead smell in addition. And his is going to be a new one. So you try to focus on a new kindred smell. So, you didn't do very good last time.
I don't know what would be this.
I think that scenting is going to have to be perception and survival.
Perception and survival. Okay, cool. Go. Come on. Okay, 2.
2. You are in Homid form, so it's not as easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You do catch a scent. It's going to take you a moment to track it because you are in Homid form. This is not your strong suit, and this is not the strong suit of this form. But if you just delay a little bit longer, you think you can figure out where it goes. You realize that whatever he's doing is auditory and it's visual, but has not covered up his scent.
Why do you want to do this? Just follow orders blindly?
Because she bids me to. You've heard it, and he looks over at Lindsay. You've heard it.
I haven't heard anything.
Anyone that can see beyond has heard it.
Yeah, but some of us don't act on bullshit whispers from some bitch under a mountain.
This is why I am here. This is why I have remained in this city. This is why I stayed when the Sabbat left. This is why the Sabbat even remains in Heligdom. Because
all of
this,
one of you?
There is more than one.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2.
They're closer than you think.
Clones of yourself don't count, man. Just saying.
Enslave yourself to that. Why not be free? Look for something better. For your mind, for others.
You don't understand what it is to be of Malkov. To hear the things no one else hears, to do the things no one else knows to do. I have seen it. I have been told what will happen, and I will make it come to pass. The other Malkovs, the other Malkavians of this city, feel the pull as well. Both those I have made and those I have not.
How many of them have you made? How many people have you turned against their will? To do what?
To serve her and serve the Sabbat.
Fucker! People have their own will.
When you are turned by the Sabbat, you serve or die.
I want you to know how much eye flutters have happened behind these fucking sunglasses tonight. Because every time he opens his fucking mouth, Lindsay's like, okay, motherfucker.
Okay, motherfucker. Yeah. And he begins to sort of pace up at the top there. Moving
getting nervous.
Back and forth. And all of the others pace too. It's weird, oscillating, almost. Instead of all pacing in unison, they all move separately, busily. Like bugs or bees.
But what
Have
about
you-
you? Victor will say, looking
Yeah.
with disdain at Lucian.
Yes,
not-
you wish to join, wish to help, wish to become Sabat.
Tell me how I can serve her.
Prove yourself.
I'm gonna run towards Victor.
Okay.
I'm gonna step in the way.
Lindsay gets in the way. I'm running full force. If Lindsay gets in the way, I'm running full force into Lindsay.
Fine, motherfucker.
I'm going for a tackle. I don't know what to roll for that, but that's what I'm going for.
That is strength and brawl.
For both? Because I am getting in the way.
Yeah, I would say for both.
Oh, sweet summer child, my strength is so much more than yours.
I got a 0 success, so it doesn't matter what you roll. That's not what I'm doing.
I know.
Right. Yeah,
but-
that's not your strong suit. That's this. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're still gonna see what happens if we both get 0s. What happens? We just puddle together, hug.
Bounce off. Like when people run at each other with like yoga balls.
I'm gonna use another willpower because that's a big show failure.
What?
And I don't want to hurt fucking Lucian.
My
Are
God.
you sure?
Myself today.
Ew.
Okay.
That's better than 0.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, Lucian, you go to run for Victor, and Lindsay just ducks into the way and holds you. This isn't your strong suit, as you said.
Mhm.
You're not trying to hurt her or attack her, and she holds you fairly steadily. The other two of you would notice beyond this scuffle that's going on, as soon as Lucian turns and charges at Victor, Mockingbird stops and watches, almost with glee.
Like any scent by this moment, or
By now, the scent that you have managed to trace is not on the roof. It is further inside the castle. And it's not like there's closed doors or anything. It's a fairly open air sort of shop. And it seems to be coming from directly in front of you, within that castle, within sight of you.
All right, Lindsay, let me handle this bitch. I go and try to grab by the scruff at Lucian and throw him into the castle area. So the direction that I feel the smell coming in.
Oh my God, I love this. Okay, I mean, Lucian, are you going to resist being heated?
Can I fake resistance? I don't want to physically resist, but I want to make it look good.
Charisma and performance, I guess, or charisma and subterfuge would even work.
Manipulation.
Victor to yeet. That's going to be strength and athletics, or strength and brawl. I could make an argument for strength and brawl.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Good job.
Damn, Lucian.
Lucian's good at some things.
Oh yeah, no, I
Lucian's good at
completely know
bullshitting.
that. Yeah. Oh God.
What did you do?
I have a 7 and then I have 3 10s. So that's I am
Woo! 6.
Wow.
I'm throwing a ways away. Making sure he gets to the point I want him to get.
So, Star.
Huh?
While this is happening, I would have let Victor take over. Gonna make it look like I'm watching what they're doing, but keeping an eye on the shadows of Mockingbird.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna call them now, because I assume that. Well, I think one of them is probably it, but not,
So here's how this happens. Victor says, okay, Lindsay, let me take care of this. And essentially pulls Lucian off of you. Like, you guys weren't even like entangled or anything. He just happened to bump into you and you kind of stopped him. full on lifts him by the back of his shirt and chucks him towards that castle into the more covered area. And Lindsay, you watching the Mockingbird clones would see them all react with surprise before Lucian's body collides with someone. And you see him there. And the illusions shatter.
Nice to finally meet you.
He does not go down. He is stumbling and he is stunned for the moment as he kind of tries to extricate himself from Lucian.
I'm gonna run up there and try to grab him. Shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
I am going to interpose.
Fuck off, Lucian.
Are you actually interposing or are you pretending to interpose?
I'm going to interpose enough to where it looks good. Like, I want him to think that I am on his side. So I want to make it convincing. I don't want to hurt my friends.
So I would say continue to do charisma and subterfuge.
Okay.
Because you were trying not to actually do anything with it. Lindsay and Basil, give me strength and athletics or strength and brawl.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be strength and brawl.
Yeah. So let's see. 3, 4, 5. Holy shit, Lucian.
Nice.
Victor will also like to make its way over there.
There we go. Okay, what we got? 7, Basil. 2. Lucian is pretending with a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Basil, you and Lindsay go for it. I think Lucian interposes with Basil. And Basil, you're so like, dude, stop, that Lindsay is the one who actually manages to get closer to Mockingbird. And Lindsay, 1 second he's there, and the next second he's not. But you reach around behind, because you've seen this before, and snatch his arm out of the air and hold him.
Okay, I was like, I got a severed arm in my hand. I was like,
you grab a hold of his arm and you hold him, and he is there face to face with you.
Your little tricks don't work on me.
Little tricks don't work on me. We'll see how well these little tricks will work on you now. And I need you to roll intelligence and composure again.
Okay, well, my composure is still up by 1.
Yes, it is.
So that's good. Intelligence. Composure.
While they're doing this, can I like push Lucian off? Just like go, just kind of kick him a little bit away. Is there a
action?
I mean, brawl? You wanna brawl?
No. I was wondering if there's like this is like a castle-ish kind of looking thing. Is there like wood that I can pull off of the siding?
Oh, I mean, yeah, if you want to try and strength that.
Just a flat strength.
Yes.
Well,
You have a reroll, Basil.
oh, I do. I only have 2 for strength though.
Better than nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reroll.
Lindsay, what'd you get?
I got 5.
Shit. God damn it.
That wasn't even with a crit. I just rolled well.
You are rolling too well tonight. I'm mad about it.
Lindsay's pissed. When she's pissed, she rolls well.
It's the same thing as a moment ago when he tried to fuck with your head. You start to hear Corpse's voice singing that song, and you're just like, fuck you.
I've been traumatized enough by scarier fucks than you. I'm gonna trip him and take him to the ground.
All right, strength and brawl. Basically, are you roll like strength and athletics for ripping a piece of wood off?
Okay. That'd be good. Oh, sweet. 5.
Ooh. Okay. You find one of the railings, like one of the crossbars of the railings, and you just rip it off.
I think he has this like makeshift stake, and he looks at Lucy and he's like, don't.
Lindsay, what'd you get?
Don't.
5.
So you got 8 with a messy.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me.
He moves so fast. You saw Nicholas move fast. You've seen Basil move fast. He moves so fast. You try to go under and trip, but as soon as he realizes that his trick did not work and you're about to pull him down, his arm is out of your grip and he is behind you.
Okay.
And he's going to make a strength and brawl to try and bite you.
Bite me? What can I do to get?
Also strength and brawl.
Cool. I'm gonna punch him. God, I need a crit, baby.
Victor would have moved to the side of Lindsay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wait. Me as a player, gonna wait to see what's up. But Victor would intervene.
I'm gonna use another willpower.
How many willpower do you have left, love?
I have 2 after this one.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just need a little bump. Little bump to what I have already.
That's what they always say.
Oh, okay. Messy crit. Hold on. So 9.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I got a double crit, but I only got a messy crit the first time, so I had wanted more.
Fuck me. I was happy because I got a messy crit. I don't know why I tried to out messy the messy critter. Okay.
The queen of messy crits.
You feel him behind you. You feel him put his hands on your shoulders and lean down, and you go, "No, motherfucker." And you bite his arm. And I don't know that Lindsay's ever fed from another kindred.
I don't think Lucian would have let her, or not Lucian, Jesus. I don't think Nicholas would have let that happen.
Lucian would have encouraged it.
I don't like either one of those options. It's so much stronger and so much sweeter than any human blood you've had. And the more you have, the stronger she's coming rings in your brain. Louder and louder. You can't hear anything past it. And you don't care about anything past the Vitae. That delicious Vitae.
I get to them.
Oh, if he's there for any more than like a millisecond, Basil's gonna try and stake him.
Yeah.
I'm the one biting him. Let me do this.
No, I don't think so.
Lindsay has very hard hold of him. He is kind of bent over her back, a little bit stunned since she has turned the tables on him.
Can I dig my nails into his flesh as I do this?
Oh, I'm sure you probably do. You're holding, like, kind of grabbed his arm over your shoulder and pulled it. So you're just holding.
I will try to separate them. And I am unsure how I'm gonna do it, but I'm trying to at least Mockingbird as I separate them, toss like his head, try to slam it into the ground.
Give me strength and brawl.
I'm not letting him go easily, just so you know.
Then also give me strength and brawl.
I assume that.
I will feed from this motherfucker.
Hey, your hunger goes down by 1.
How does willpower works? It's a full real roll.
Yeah, for you.
So
Can be used to grant an extra success, or halt a frenzy, or ignore wound penalties.
okay, yep. So it's just going to be
Yeah, so for you it works differently.
yeah. The dice were not on my side. 3, including the willpower.
Also 3.
So typically the phrase is the acting kindred, but in this case,
Yeah.
I would say, well, you without killing him, you won't get down past 1. But sorry, Lucy, fucking shit, Victor. Oh my god,
Too many
Cycle
people.
through everyone's name real quick.
Ruthie and Basil, get in.
Get here.
Samuel?
What?
I sure hope
Idiot.
not.
Donkey.
Victor, Jesus Christ. It's like pulling, I am sorry to use this analogy, but it's like pulling a toy out of a dog's mouth. You gotta fight her for it.
I imagine similar situations have happened before.
And Lindsay, you're almost blinded. You don't know who's trying to pull this kindred out of your
My
mouth.
toy away?
Yeah, who's trying to pull your toy away, or why? You just hear she's coming, and you taste the vitae, and you are blinded by a red haze until it finally rips. Literally, your fangs rip through the flesh and the cloth of the jacket as he finally pulls Mockingbird away. You do not manage to slam his head down. He does go stumbling into the dirt just at the base of the 2 steps that lead up into this open shop. Lucien and Basil, are you doing anything?
I'd like to try and stake him at some point, maybe.
Well, yes.
I would like to intervene and
No,
protect
God.
him from being staked.
God damn it, Lucien. You're such a troubled child.
Bren is up behind Basil and just donkey kicks him.
Go for it. Lucien wouldn't fight that. Like, if you tried to do something to Lucien, he would allow it to happen, because that would make it look like a good fight.
Yeah.
So if you do something like that,
Still pisses me off.
We're past that.
Lucien's still going for it. He has a plan, and he can't say it out loud.
Yeah.
But when everything settles,
Sorry, I'm trying to see real quick what the margin is to be staked.
medium.
The margin to be steak.
Anything over medium is just
Oh
a
my
sin.
fucking god!
How dare
Oh,
you?
look, you're right.
Okay.
Like medium or above.
Basil, this is going to be strength and melee.
Buddy, you might want to rouse the blood.
Why that face? Why that face, Cass?
Let's see.
He's not a strong boy.
Rousing the blood adds
1 die for you.
Having a moment. 1 die. I actually have a very decent melee.
Never
Am I
mind
rolling
then.
anything to
I'm
intervene,
not
or
rousing
is
blood
that
anyways,
just?
though.
are you trying? Are you?
I do want to
legitimately
stop him
trying
from getting
to stop
staked.
him?
Yes.
Roll.
It's fine if it's a strength and brawl. I know
It's
I'm not
a strength
good
and
at
brawl.
it,
It's got to be strength and
okay.
brawl, honestly.
That gives me 1, and it's a hunger die. So. Oh God.
Is it a bestial failure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Hold on. I still have points.
You can't save us forever.
I can at least like 3 more times.
No, wait. I'm using willpower.
Based on how many willpower do you have left?
It's gonna be 2 after this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I get to re-roll that. Okay.
Yes.
That's just a blank.
Better than a bestial failure.
Yeah. My dude.
I don't want that. You might hurt my boy.
Misty crit.
Oh,
really? Okay, what's your total number of successes?
7.
Wow.
Well, I'll be damned.
Did I get him?
Did you stake
I'll
this
be
bitch?
damned.
I'm glad I roused the blood because that every bit helps.
Okay. So, Victor tosses Mockingbird to the side, having ripped him out of Lindsay's teeth. Lucian, you see Basil go for it, and you try to move to stop him. But Basil's quick. He's a speedy boy now.
Mm-hmm.
And before anyone else can move, Mockingbird included, Basil has run up and slammed the stake down into his back. And Mockingbird ceases to move.
He like looks around wildly after he did. He's still just adrenaline going.
Sorry. Does being staked prevent?
He is completely aware of his surroundings, and you would know that.
Okay.
Victor at this point does a quick check on Lindsay, how she's doing, and then goes for Lucian.
Goes for Lucian?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing?
Well, he'll throw a couple of punches at him, trying to reduce this threat, at least the second threat.
Was Mockingbird face down or face up?
He's face down.
Okay, so he can't see anything other than the ground, but he can hear
Correct.
what's going on.
He can hear what's going on, but he is staring at the ground right now.
Lucian will take the punches.
I'm gonna try and pull Victor off of Lucian eventually.
Eventually.
It's so punches are like one to face, then another like a kick toward the knee to make him bend a bit, and then to the ground, like a toss to the ground.
Mm-hmm. And it, at best, you'll deal with superficial damage to him. I'm not going to make you roll it necessarily. Lindsay, even as you're trying to sort of get up and stop this, it's hard to come back to your senses. The voices haven't stopped. They abated. But you still hear it.
Lindsay, you good?
Well, she's still just really coming.
Lucian is going to take an opportunity to get up off the ground.
Holding him down.
I'm going to continue to scuffle, just to make noise, like I'm fighting. I would like to get it across to Victor that I'm not struggling, but I'm pretending to struggle. So there's no like physical force to try to get up, but I'm just like moving underneath.
Should have made a. Oh, is that what we're doing?
Victor, give me. Hang on.
You're gonna have some ghosts to hunt later on, man.
Perception and do you have insight? Is insight a thing?
I think it was one that I read. It was kind of like insight. I think it was like
empathy or expression.
No, expression was. What was it? I think it was sympathy. The one to
okay.
Get up.
Give me perception and empathy, just to see if you catch on to what's going on.
Can I give him an extra die by yelling, "You fucking idiots! Let me up so I can serve her."
I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, really.
Also, Victor has been in fights. Has been trained a how to fight, so probably he would feel like he's not really struggling. Like he has struggled with other people.
What did you roll?
A 1.
Oh, okay.
1 success.
Okay. I feel like you're frustrated.
Yeah.
It'll take a second. You'll figure it out after a second, but Lucian's gonna take a couple punches first.
I will stop the punches and just do like, what is it called in English when you like hold somebody in a way that is uncomfortable? I might hurt them, but it's
basically like a headlock, chokehold, headlock, something like that.
Yeah, and by this moment I know they don't need to breathe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm applying a force to what probably would start choking somebody.
Now he does need air to speak.
You fucking idiots! Let me go so I can serve.
Gonna hold him there for a bit until I see he does anything different, or I catch up with the idea.
I'm gonna start like lightly punching, like just making the sounds. I'm not putting any force behind it. Just like
don't do that
on Victor.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Move it.
Angie?
You're right over there.
I did not hear anything.
The voices are too loud.
Yeah. I'm dealing with the voices.
Did we go then?
I'm worried that he has Stasia here. Is there any way to shake the voices, Star, to get them to stop?
You know that they are getting a little quieter. I could say you could roll composure and resolve.
Okay, well, I have a +1 to composure. I have less hunger because I snacked.
Tasty Malkavian blood.
The bitch deserved it.
What does a Malkavian taste like? Like a sour candy? Like one of those things that it's like sweet, but then it gets like all the bubbly flavor.
Huh. You said 4? After a minute of focusing on it, you can sort of push it back, but it doesn't completely go away.
Oh, fuck.
But it's at least to the point that you can focus on the world around you.
I say we find Stasi and then we take this bitch back to somebody. He needs to pay for what he's fucking done.
going to move out from where it is. Stay. Oh, damn it, Lucian.
I'm still
I'm gonna
fake struggling.
I'm gonna take Lucian's glasses off and look at him and go,
I'm still being choked.
I'm gonna loosen up a bit so there's like he can other
just
whatever.
whispering softly. Because it's not like he could activate any powers while he's staked.
Correct.
I'm going to wink, and I'm going to whisper back, knowing that he can't have heightened senses up since he's staked. I'm going to whisper back very, very softly, like, fucking idiots always punch first. He's never going to answer any questions now. We're not going to get any information from him unless we can get close.
I'm gonna punch Lucian. I don't know. He said punch first.
Everybody's punching Lucian tonight.
With this PvP. Punching away.
You're a fucking idiot.
You're fucking idiots. Let me go so I can serve her. And I'm going
Basil.
to...
I'll look at Victor and go,
Basil. Give me wits and awareness while this clusterfuck is happening.
story of our lives. Every show we're the cluster.
Every show.
If he just goes away somehow, gets out of here. Well, we're just dealing with Lucian. That would be.
Oh my god! Don't say words like that.
Another? Oh no!
I couldn't get away when I was staked. How can he?
Messy.
Oh no! Somebody just tracks him around.
What's the total number of successes?
4.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, that's all you got was a messy crit.
So the Chuckle Fox are over here being Chuckle Fox.
As we are.
As one does. Arguing and wrestling with each other and choking each other.
Scott.
Basil. You realize it's too quiet. Other than this nonsense. And you look back to where Mockingbird is. And you realize that the shadows of the night have begun to coalesce around you all.
Oh, fuck.
No.
And are
I
beginning.
didn't go very far from him.
No, but they are beginning to creep over him.
No, he's trying to like waft him away.
Go away.
guys, shit, fuck. He pulls Mockingbird like over towards them.
If Basil starts yelling at them, I will come over and help.
Second.
Can I whisper to Victor while this is
Sweet
going on?
nothings into
Yeah,
his ear?
You can whisper.
I would like to whisper up at Victor. Either knock me out or let me go so we can make this look good.
Basil, I need you to give me strength and athletics.
Hey, everybody hydrate.
Oh, hydrate.
No. We don't have time to hydrate, Lance or Kaz.
Bitch, hydrate.
Never. I did. I had wonderful Malkavian.
Sweet Malkavian.
Sweet Malkavian.
How you gonna explain this to Gideon next time you see him?
He'll understand. It was fucking clusterfuck over here.
What you got, Basil? 1.
Basil.
Yeah.
You start panicking a little bit, like guys, shut up, and trying to pull Mockingbird out of the shadows, out of the grip of it. And next thing you know, it almost seems to wrap him in a tendril and yanks him out.
Holding on like a vice. No.
Not with a 1.
Damn it.
Can I do anything? I was heading over to help.
This happens while you guys are over there bickering. Yeah. By the time you look over, he's been ripped out of Beso's arms.
Fuck.
And is like Jumanji style being dragged back into the woods.
I'm gonna go chasing after.
Same. Just give Lucian a closer look to the ground. His face just, and then run off to help.
Bonk.
Smash me into the ground.
Yeah.
If I'm still conscious, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna sit there.
I don't think you have taken enough superficial damage from this punching to be put into torpor. I think you're fine.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be put into torpor either.
So you guys go running after him as this immobile kindred wrapped in shadow goes dragging almost like by a giant snake into the shadows of the alleyways, basically, of this Ren fairgrounds. He gets pulled between two buildings. You guys follow, jump over a railing or two. And then right when it looks like he's about to hit a fence, it's almost like a pool of shadow opens up and he goes down in.
Can I follow?
It's almost like he disappeared into the ground, into shadow. And what little light there was from the moon and the stars returns.
Kicking things and yelling.
I feel like that was probably that bitch Aurora.
Think.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill him.
Star.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do the thing?
What thing?
The premonition.
Sure. Aspects of resolve and a hunger roll, please.
Yes. I want to try and find my girl.
Okay.
I am not hungrier.
Okay.
So aspects and resolve. 3 and 2. So whoops. Too much dice. 4.
Excuse me.
You're fine.
With Basil kicking things in the background, you unfocus. And it's a little difficult because you still hear it, but it doesn't become louder as you try to look beyond into that veil that you've learned to look into. It takes a moment, but you get a glimpse of her. You get a glimpse of Aurora. She's not in the woods. She's in an office.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find Stasia.
Oh, I thought you were looking for Aurora.
No.
You said my girl. I
know.
thought you meant Aurora.
I'm sorry. I meant Lindsay's girl.
I'm invested though.
I am
Please.
so sorry.
Well, you got a freebie.
I am so sorry. I was like, what is Stasia doing in an office? And then you're like, Aurora. And I'm like, oh no.
You got to be more specific about your girls.
I know. I apologize.
Well, but you do get we'll say you, the universe for a moment sends you the wrong image, but you do see Aurora with the background of an office. She's not here. She's not in the woods.
Okay. And then I'm like,
Confused.
no,
Yeah.
refocus,
Wait. Yeah, refocus. Hang on.
Wrong channel. Wrong input.
Skip ahead. Hang on. Let me just adjust some things. You see darkness. Cold, clammy, claustrophobic. Darkness. No movement. You feel a pressure around you. And for an awful second, you feel like you're in the box again. And that's it.
Huh?
That's it. You feel darkness, you feel pressure, you feel claustrophobia.
Stasia might be buried.
Are you guys still off in the woods?
Like right at the edge of the woods, like where the border of the Ren Fair would be. They're out of earshot of you guys, but they could easily be walking back. Or you could have easily followed them either way.
Lucian is staying put where he was put in the dirt. He does stand up and brush himself off.
What do you mean buried? Do you know where?
No, all I saw was darkness. I felt claustrophobia. It felt like I was back in the box.
I left in the car the map. I can do my ritual to try to locate her general direction.
It's true.
Do it.
It's back in the car. Once we're there, I can get the map.
Why don't we just carry maps and shit with us all the time now?
I'll give it to one of you. The problem for me carrying things, sometimes I just...
That's fair. I can carry a satchel or a purse.
You already carry a notebook everywhere.
I probably already carry like a satchel or a purse, if we're completely honest. I'm just a backpack of bullshit.
Or is there someone I personally want to deal with? And Victor will start to make his way back to where we left Lucian.
Lucian's just standing there with his arms crossed, waiting for everybody to return. I do want to activate Sense the Unseen to see if there's any Sabbat that I can see around.
Okay, roll me wits and awareness plus aspects.
Wits, awareness, aspects. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
Damn. You feel like the shadows shimmer. You don't see a figure. You don't see anyone hidden or obfuscated. But at one point in the direction that Lindsay and Basil had gone running, there's just a quick glimmer, quick movement in the shadow, and then it's gone.
I'm going to make note of that. And I'd also like to activate heightened senses just to make sure I can't hear anybody or, you know.
You don't hear any movement other than that of yourself and your friends.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just waiting for everybody to get back.
Victor see Lucian, which by the way, Victor is walking almost not stomping, but definitely with intent toward Lucian. He'll reach to him. He's gone.
Well, of course he's gone. What did you expect, him to just stand there and take it? This isn't some fiction where the bad guy stands up there and monologues and tells you his plan.
That's exactly what he fucking did.
No, he was going to, and then you started insulting and punching after him.
I didn't punch him.
There's not a single brain cell among the three of you. I thought I made it quite clear what I was doing. And now we know nothing.
Come back around.
We had him. We could have asked all the questions we wanted, gotten all the information out of him. But no, you had to go acting all Lindsay.
Fuck you. As if he would have actually told us anything anyway if we acted as if we were on his fucking side. That he hasn't been watching us for years or whatever. Are you fucking kidding me, Lucian?
No, I'm not. I had him convinced.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes,
he
pretty
wouldn't
close.
have given you anything in return, Lucian.
He would have given me plenty had you given me the time and opportunity to do what I'm good at.
Weeks, days. And then what? He would stop talking in riddles and actually tell you, my plan will be this step, this step, this step, and this step.
Some of us don't need it laid out like that. Some of us can use our brains to figure things out. Instead of just running into a situation blind and then punching our way out.
That's what we...
Yes, exactly. That's what we've done every single time.
Lucian. And you didn't have a fucking plan before we came here anyway.
None of us have any plans. We don't know what we're doing. That's my point. I'm trying to figure this out.
Then use your words.
There were Sabbat in the forest and his ears, and you can't just...
No, I know that.
How am I supposed to explain my plan, then?
Maybe we talk about it before we walk into the woods.
Didn't have the plan before we walked into the woods. I didn't know he was going to be here.
You didn't know all the signs, all the information we had before, and you did not know.
All the signs we had, all the information we've had has led us to nothing before. We went to the garage and he wasn't there.
So you were just expecting nothing, and we could have all...
That generally tends to be our result, yes.
Well, maybe next time you can share with the class.
Again, it's not like I had the opportunity. I tried to make it obvious.
You think you can play his little game. You cannot, Lucian.
You do not know what I'm capable of. None of you have given me the opportunity to do what I'm good at. You just run around punching things.
He's been 5 steps ahead of us this entire time. He got into your shop, which you said...
Couldn't happen.
No one's getting in there.
When did I ever say that no one's getting into my shop? No one's getting into the basement.
You were pretty convinced about the stupid piano shit. And the... So many... Half of Helicdum's been in the fucking basement now.
Sorry.
Yes, that's true now. There's nothing to protect anymore. It's obvious that this coterie doesn't work as a team. We just run into things. I'm sorry, I'm just frustrated, that's all. We had him right there. And again, slipped through our fingers. With no new knowledge, no information. Other than she's coming. We already knew she's coming.
We have information.
What information did we glean from this?
First of all, Stasha is captured by him, or worse.
Whatever he needed her for, he's already got. We can move on from that. There are bigger issues at play here.
He knows where the key is, and he seems to think he can get it. So that's a problem.
And we would know how he thought that if we talked it out. And it's not much of a secret that we've given the key to the Garu. Hopefully there's enough of them to keep him from getting it. But again, we've learned nothing. We've seen him.
You know what
we didn't expect whatever tentacle monster to come in and yoink him away.
Of course you didn't expect a tentacle monster to come in. If you would have let me talk to him...
Well, maybe you could have talked to us first. So you totally expected the shadows to...
I totally expected him to have reinforcements. He's not stupid, as you have so keenly put out there. Yet you think that you can just walk into the situation and punch our way through it.
No,
I
absolutely did not.
3 times,
but the thing I didn't expect was my friend to start just fucking acting like a fucking lunatic.
If you knew that we are friends and that I wouldn't betray this coterie, why would you suspect me to do so?
I wasn't sure, Lucian. I honestly didn't know what he could do. I didn't know if he planted some bullshit seed in your head, because I know multiple times he tried to do shit to me to make me feel awful.
Yes.
So I don't know what he could do. So if you, with me and my 0 fucking brain cell, I guess I'm gonna fucking leave. And I walk away.
Lindsay, I'm gonna go after her.
It will remain next to Lucian.
Lindsay, hey, I'm gonna take her hand. I know. We shouldn't split up right now. I know.
Well, I think with the echoes of kindred yelling fading into the night, some things to be worked out, and a query lost. I think that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Every time.
If you like what we're doing, please visit the website so that you can get caught up on all of our past episodes for this show and all other shows. Thank you so much for the donations tonight.
Yes.
The proceeds go to Riley's Children's Hospital. I'm so sorry. Apparently, I have a lump in my throat now. Follow us on all social medias. That is the Nerd Asylum on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also follow this show specifically on Instagram at NA by night and on Twitter at NA_by_night. Join us in the Discord where you can talk theories and see how long it takes Lindsay not to be pissed anymore. Please join us. We have more shows coming out this week. Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Cornerstone.
I believe so.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. Cornerstone is tomorrow. Wednesday?
We don't have anything Wednesday.
Nothing.
Thursday? Thrilling Thursday comes back. We're playing Whistleblower.
I mean, it didn't leave this time.
I mean, yeah, but we'll we're not taking a break between the games.
Yeah.
So we'll be back on Thursday. And you can scare the living daylights out of me, Joe, and Star. 3 people to get spooked.
Very fun.
To get spooked.
There's some really
waiting
good sound
for the
effects.
moment that is
the sound effects are really effective.
Yeah.
And then
Friday is Spirit.
Oh, and
Spirit.
Friday we have
Friday.
Spirit.
Do
And
we have Saturday Avatar, or that's
Saturday Avatar, maybe.
No. Yes, maybe?
I don't.
It's on my calendar as yes, but
We didn't do it this last week.
You know, guys, where you can
It
check
is this.
that out.
It's this Saturday.
You can check in the events
I
of our
might
Discord.
not be.
That's true. The events in the Discord listed, as well as on the website. You can go to.
I'll let you know,
Content schedule.
Joseph, if I will be there.
Oh, that's
there's
right.
a lot going on and it's all fantastic.
Yeah,
But if
just,
not, just
join the Discord, look at the website, follow us on all social medias where you can find out everything. Well, not everything.
Not
Spoilers
everything.
will not happen, but all right,
Maybe
everybody.
if you ask me really nicely, I'll hint at some things.
She'll do an upside down smiley face. Don't let her lie to you. All right. Have a
Until
good
10
night, everybody. This one went a little bit longer.
Until next time, stay nerdy, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together.
Lasath, the Divine.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with my car.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
They broke the mold when they made Silvet.
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday.
Hey, Scales, is this thing on? Yeah? Okay. Hello, I'm Asher Flintheart, and if you're hearing this, that means you can listen to the World of Wildevere podcast. You can listen to the podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, and more. The show is me and my 5 friends, Scales and Plaque the Created, OJ the Koboloi, Rhodes the Snow Eidolon, and Ori the Moon Elf. We play a free indie TTRPG called Wildevere, run by the people who write the game and their friends. Watch us travel the magical city-states of our cozy, friendly, and wild world, learning new skills and enjoying a lot of new adventures in a Saturday morning kind of style. We release every other Wednesday on all major podcast platforms. You can also follow us on Twitter at Wildevere or on a Discord server you can find at worldofwildevere.card.co. Thank you so much for listening to our travels. Rose is gonna flake when he hears we have clout? Whatever he called it. Bye-bye! Skills, you can stop now. What do you mean OJ's gone? Oh, no.
What's the Majestic Piece Network? Wait, I've only got 30 seconds to talk about all of our podcasts and streams? Wait, now I've only got 24 seconds? Well, we have actual play podcasts, actual play streams, tabletop discussion shows, nerdy crafting shows, drunk Dungeons & Dragons lore shows, serious shows, funny shows, Dungeons & Dragons shows, Monster of the Week shows, Shiver shows,